Hi, BrenTech here, where tech is made simple. So, towards the end of last year, I was letting you know about Google's Android sideloading rules that were changing. And in the last video I posted, Google said that it's going to build an advanced flow which will allow experienced users to opt in to install unverified apps. I'll leave the previous video I posted in November link down below in the end screen if you'd like to play catch up. Now, just to let you know that a good couple of months later, Google now is finally sharing what Android's new sideloading flow will look like, basically in practice, in real time. So if you are someone who finds themselves installing apps outside of the Google Play Store, then you may be interested. Now, I'm going to say at the outset that there's quite a bit of friction in the installation process, and you'll see why I say that. Now, Google says that the advanced flow is for power users and enthusiasts, saying, and I'm quoting, "It was designed carefully to prevent those in the midst of a scam attempt from being coerced by high-pressure tactics to install malicious software." So the whole reason for the so-called strict sideloading rules and this friction being added to the installation process is in regards to security, according to Google. With Google saying, and once again I'm quoting, "In these scenarios, scammers exploit fear, using threats of financial ruin, legal trouble, or harm to a loved one to create a sense of extreme urgency. They stay on the phone with victims, coaching them to bypass security warnings and disable security settings before the victim has a chance to think or seek help." So basically, that's the reason, according to Google, why it's adding friction to downloading and sideloading apps. Now, this is all according to this blog post, which I'll leave in the description if you'd like some more information. Now, how this is all going to work in practice, according to Google, and here's just a chart that Google has made available, which gives us the process. The advanced flow process, Google says, starts by enabling developer mode. And then after that, step number one is you would have to confirm that you aren't being coached or guided or instructed by a bad actor to turn off the security measures. Then number two is you would then have to restart your device and re-authenticate. And what this does is the restart cuts off any remote access or active phone calls a scammer might be using to watch what you're doing. So that's the reason for restarting your device. And then number three, there's a 24-hour wait. So a day's wait, which Google calls a required security wait. That takes 1 day to confirm that this is really you who's making this change with Google's biometric authentication, that's fingerprint or face unlock, or device PIN. And this is a one-time wait of 24 hours. And then step number four, afterwards you can install apps from unverified developers indefinitely, while there's also a 7-day turn on temporarily option. So you have the option to turn on indefinitely or turn on temporarily. And yeah, you just confirm that and understand and accept the risks from unregistered apps and that you wish to proceed. And then Google says the install prompt still shows a warning that the app is from an unverified developer, but you can tap install anyway. So they add in quite a lot of friction, according to this post, which as mentioned will be in the description, to sideload apps due to security concerns, according to Google. And Google says that the advanced flow will be available this August for all versions of Android via the Google Play services. And according to Google, at the end of the day, it says that safety is increasingly at odds with how sideloading has traditionally worked. Read the new advanced flow and add in that extra friction. So let me know your thoughts down below. If you do find yourself concerned or affected, I'd be interested to hear. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.